All right. Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to my Vibey Lit Abundant YouTube channel. For those of you that are new here, hello, hi, how are you? My name is Shonnetta from goldenlineage.com. And over here on this Vibey Lit Abundant YouTube channel, I love to make in-depth, juicy tarot predictions, pick a cards, just like this one, other timeless collective readings, and of course, other spiritual related videos. So if that is something that interests you, you would like to continue seeing me and my energy, definitely be sure to subscribe. Okay. Join this beautiful growing family. And while you are subscribing, definitely be sure to ring that post bell notification bell down below so you stay updated and you do not miss out when homegirl, when sister, post future videos like so. You already mother freaking know. Let's get it. Let's go. Period. Okay. Yes, family. Hello, hello. Welcome to your October 2023 in-depth, juicy predictions pick a card reading. Okay, you guys. She's a little bit fashionably late, but that's okay. It's Libra season, so of course, that's the only way to do it. Fashionably, okay? But I'm excited to see what the month ahead has in store for all of us. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we're going to be looking into the month ahead, October. What are the themes? What are the energies? What's going to be popping up? What's going to be taking place? And also, what's the advice to get us through the month ahead beautifully? So we're going to be diving deep. We're going to be spilling the tea. But yes, you guys, get comfortable, grab yourself a beverage, something to drink, something to enjoy, and come vibe out with me. I'm so excited to see what the month ahead has in store for us. Also, definitely be sure to check the description box, okay? I'm going to be starting another collective group candle. I've made this a monthly thing because you guys love them so much and everybody's been requesting another money group ritual. So if you want to tap into that, okay, because this candle is going to be focusing on attracting abundance, steady flow of abundance, prosperity, random amounts of money coming to you. We're going to be working that money magic. Okay. So for everybody that is, consistently tapping into the group candles, y'all already know the vibes, you know how to, join and tap into that. But if you are wanting to know how, check out the description box. I'm going to be going live doing the group ritual. I'll keep you guys posted. So be on the lookout for that. For readings, as of right now, I'm booked and busy. Okay. But I will let you guys know in future videos if I have any openings in the future. So be on the lookout for that. All right. But yeah, I'm super excited to see what comes through for all of us. So we're going to get into the close-up shot of the cards. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, my beautiful lovelies. So jumping right into today's video, the reading, October predictions, the very first step that I would love for each and every one of my beautiful lovelies to start by doing is taking a moment to connect with the breath, okay? So taking at least 3 deep mindful breaths here will not only calm your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit, but doing so will also help you deeply relax and connect with your intuition to get the most accurate, in-depth reading. Okay, so definitely do that. Okay. And the next step is to ask yourself either out loud or in your head, what does the month of October have in store for me? What can I expect? What can I look out for? What's coming my way? Okay. So here before you, I have 3 groups. We have pile number 1 right here, pile 2, and then pile 3. All right, so we have pile 1, 2, and 3. As always, family, the timestamps will be posted in the comments as well as the description box, along with all of the decks that I'm using here today. If you need to, definitely pause this video, okay? Take all the time you need, focus and meditate on the cards. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. I'm super excited. I will see you at your pile selection. Let's get it. Let's go. And remember, family, this is a reading that is intended for a large group of people. So if something doesn't sound like your story, if it doesn't resonate, definitely you'll know when to pick another pile, okay? But yeah, take what resonates with you, let the rest go, let it flow, all right? And we're all creators of our reality, okay? So if you hear something that you don't like, okay, we have the power to change our realities. Okay. So keep that in mind and remember that message. But much love. Okay. Little heart. You can't even see it. Ew. I'm so cringy. All right. Let's get into it. Period. 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 All right, family. So jumping right into it, group number one, pile number one, for those of you that was drawn to this beautiful card, Lady de los Muertos. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. For your month of October, let's get into your reading. I was flipping through the Halloween deck and I was like, this one is one of the groups for sure. Look how beautiful. And the keywords of this card is acceptance and equality, period. So the first message that I'm getting with this card before even tapping into the tarot or any of the other oracle decks, if you, group number one, have been dealing with any sort of prejudice or injustice or discrimination. I'm hearing discrimination in the workplace or, just in wherever this could be happening. Not saying all of you have been dealing with this, but you'll know that this message is for you. Like you feel like funny stuff has been going on or favoritism or just, weird energy. That is about to be nipped in the bud real quick, the month of October. Okay. I feel like, you're going to be welcomed into open arms, into, a new opportunity or opportunity that you've been wanting for a while, but people have just been acting funny. Okay. I also see you guys just expressing yourself like unapologetically, just, being you. Okay. And, people messing with you very heavily the month of October. So y'all, when I tell you that this deck has been missing for months and I'm like, I've been seeing other readers using it and I'm like, where is she at? I found her just in time for the October predictions. So let's get into the tarot. Also, if you're interested in any of the decks that I'm using here today, you already know the vibes. Check out the description box. Spirit, please give us clear, accurate, in-depth guidance. Okay. What is the overall energy around group one viewers the month of October 2023? Spirit, please connect me with all the viewers that will be connecting with pile one, group number one. Connect me with all the viewers that will be fast forwarding to the pile one. I just heard past. So some past energy is going to be possibly resurfacing as well for group number one, but connect me with the viewers that will be connecting with pile one, Spirit. What does the month of October have in store? October 2023. What can they expect? What can they look out for? What is coming group one's way? What is the overall energy? Wow, 2 queens. Okay. Okay, that's way too many right here. What is the overall energy around pile one, group number one for the month of October? What can they expect? What can they look out for? A lot of major arcana card. You have the Strength, you have the Star, you have the Magician. Wow. Okay, we also have the World in reverse. There's that past energy that is going to be resurfacing. Let's get it. We'll pull more cards, more tarot if we need to. But I see the story here. I see the story energy coming through. So again, that first message that I got just by tapping into the energy of this card, it's giving, if you have been dealing with, injustice or just feeling like people have been moving funny or operating funny, I definitely see that being resolved here. I also do see with this Magician card that came through very strong here. There is an energy of you manifesting like crazy the entire month of October. There's an energy, your back of the deck is 10 of Cups here. So this is, even with the Star, wish fulfillment, a wish, a dream of yours coming into reality. I feel like group number one, you guys are going to be making things shake. So this is a very specific message. It might not resonate with all of you, but for those of you, especially with the Queen of Wands here and the Queen of Cups, for those of you that are in the public eye or, you have a social media platform, a presence, I definitely see you investing and building upon that platform. And by the end of October, your platform could definitely grow here. I see you attracting your tribe. I see you attracting the people that, are inspired or that are in need of your gifts or your energy the month of October, which is really beautiful. I see that something that you have been really persevering, like difficult times, right? Because with the strength card, this is the energy of like perseverance, pulling through, not giving up. Something that you are on the verge of like literally giving up and just like walking away and saying, you know what, F this is too difficult, or this is just far-fetched, this is not going to happen. You pulling through the month of October, you're going to make something shake, because that's what I'm hearing for you guys. Group number one, you guys are definitely going to be in the vibration of making something happen for you, like turning a thought, turning something that is in your mind's eye into something that you begin to see out of your physical eyes the month of this desired goal and outcome. Remind yourself of this reading, because I see by the end of October, you guys are definitely going to be in a powerful energy. Like you're going to be more confident in your gifts, more confident with your abilities, more confident in your ability to manifest as well. And it's like, I feel like your spirit team is also just reminding you from this reading, you have to believe in yourself. If you can see it in your mind's eye, that's all the strength and that's all the motivation that you need to affirm to yourself, I will soon be able to see this from my physical eyes. So your message, your biggest message here is do not give up. I'm also getting a specific message for group number one viewers that are dealing with health issues. I feel like the month of October, you might come across some really powerful knowledge, or you might go to a really powerful healer or a doctor that actually knows what the hell they're talking about, that will actually run tests for you, that will actually get to the deeper root of the problem, as opposed to just like sweeping over it, barely brushing over the surface and just giving you pain medicine type stuff. So this message is not going to be for all of you, but if you have been dealing with, doctors that are brushing off your symptoms or that are making you seem like, oh, that's normal, it's just a little deficiency, but they don't even dive deeper to tell you what the hell you're deficient in, this is your sign to find a new doctor. Find a new doctor. Don't just listen to what they're saying and be like, oh, okay, well, I guess this is how I'm going to live. Like if you genuinely feel intuitively, Queen of Cups, if you intuitively feel like, there's a bigger problem going on. And this doesn't even just have to be about health. Apply this to wherever it fits for you. Do not just, settle with one answer. This is a month for you to, find a new doctor or find a new place where you are accepted and where what you're saying is actually being heard and validated, okay, with the Queen of Cups. So 2 queens. I feel like some of you guys also might, collaborate with another person that is, kind of in the same niche as you, or somebody that's like on the same, you guys are kind of in the same field, but y'all have different sauce about it, right? I see collaboration. Sometimes people can say like, multiple queens coming up in a reading can indicate rivalry. So, but with this, she is beautiful. And the keyword is equality and acceptance. So some of you guys, you might be afraid this could be about love. This could be about work or, business or influencer, promoting and collaborating with another influencer or what have you. This is big energy. I see, if you do collaborate, or if somebody is approaching you the month of October to collab and to link up, y'all are going to create something very powerful. And again, this 7 of Pentacles in a reverse position next to the star and to the strength. I don't know what this is about, but Spirit is like, keep digging, keep going. There's going to be slow seasons. There's going to be slow times. But as long as you don't lose that faith and you're like, okay, it's a little bit of a slow season. This must be needed. I must need to take this slowness to recharge, to do research, to, work on my craft, work on my talent, work on my skills. So I'll be, even more ready when things pick back up, because I know that things will pick back up. So this is a specific message for the entrepreneur entrepreneurs, the people that, have recently started a business. Of course, it's going to take some time for the energy to gain momentum. Are you kidding me? If you, just let that little voice, that intrusive thought win, you'll never succeed. You have to pull through the difficult times. You have to push through the difficult times, the slow seasons, right? You have to push through. That's the medicine for you guys the month of October. And so you hearing this is putting you on game, because I feel like you're going to be prepared and you're going to be ready for whenever this pops up. And by the end of October, something is going to shake. Something is going to happen for you guys. Now, I do see past energy, okay? Something that's unresolved, something that is definitely a little bit karmic, or something that, the World card can talk about, karmic energy, tough lessons. Again, Spirit keeps saying health. So if you guys are dealing with health issues, or, something has been popping up with your health, this would be a time to, see somebody that has expertise in what it is. And if you go see them and you just feel like they're brushing off your symptoms, or they're brushing off or downplaying what you got going on, don't settle with that. Find a new doctor. And this is also a message with the Star card and the Magician. You might even have to, maybe invest a little bit more into your health. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You might be like, damn, this holistic doctor is about to be a little bit of a bag, but at the end of the day, your health is worth it. You are worth it, So that's a message, and that message will find whoever needs to find that message. But I see, all of these women have crowns on their head. Even the Magician, the crown chakra is dressed. So you guys are definitely going to be tapped in. Your crown chakra is going to be activated. So really listen to that intuition the month of October. It's very important. And with the World card, again, I keep getting distracted because Spirit is just saying so many messages. But, the World card, let's confirm it. There's definitely going to be past unfinished business resurfacing. What is this? Some of you guys are also in the process of manifesting a beautiful home, whether this is purchasing a home, whether this is, renting a new home, whether this is just manifesting more peace coming in the home, more, financial stability and abundance coming into your home. Judgment. The World got confirmed by Judgment. And they're both in the reverse position. Something feel like, this could even be the energy of, for some of you, if you have been beefing with a particular person, it could strongly be a female, but it doesn't have to be. This could also be a male energy as well that is definitely in tune with their feminine energy in their chart, So keep that in mind, because every zodiac sign some are masculine and some are feminine signs. I know that Virgo is a feminine zodiac sign, and what's the masculine one? I can't think off the top of my mother freaking head. Don't get me lying, but so just take it how it goes. So this could be somebody that you had unfinished business with, or beef or altercation with. Y'all could definitely be coming back into communication and burying the hatchet, as I say, the Queen of Cups. So we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. I definitely see a strong sense of things just coming into harmony, problems resolving itself. And again, if you are feeling okay, like for real. And then you also do have the Four of Pentacles here, protecting your energy, protecting your peace, protecting your money. I also see, like, again, it's like she's sitting here and she's having a conversation with this man that's in a suit. So it's like you guys could also be going to somebody for advice. Okay. But again, I keep hearing, get a second opinion, get a second opinion. Okay. So with all of that being said from the tarot, let's dive deeper into your astrology cards. I want to specifically see, for group number 1 viewers, what are the overall astrological energies that are strongly going to be influencing you the month of October 2023? What's going to be popping up astrologically, for group 1 spirit? I'm picking up strong Leo energy. I'm picking up strong Aquarius energy. Gemini, Virgo is on the table. Strong Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well. You know, for people that like to hear confirmations with the zodiac signs, we have strong Gemini coming through. Gemini rules over the third house. So some of you guys, like if you haven't really been in heavy communication with siblings, this could also be with like that past energy. This could be in-laws too, your in-law, sister-in-law, brother-in-law. This could be, your blood brother and sister, bonding with them, spending quality time with them. It's been a minute. I'm also seeing just in general, for the writers too, some of you guys might be feeling a little bit discouraged the month of October, the beginning though. Pull through that writer's block, okay? For real. I see Capricorn too with this Four of Pentacles. You need to pull through because there's going to be some times that pop up the month of October and you're like, damn, well, who am I to write this book or who am I to be doing this, when there's so many other people in the field. But I always tell people this, you bring a special unique sauce to the table. So if you guys need a little pick-me-up, do a little journaling prompt. What makes you special? What are your talents? Spirit's telling me that you guys have a really beautiful personality. You can literally connect with anybody. You can make anybody laugh. You have a beautiful, welcoming face is what I'm hearing. You have a beautiful smile. Your personality is definitely very rare in this world full of mean heads. You feel me? And so that's just a little example that Spirit is communicating, but you have to hype yourself up in those slow moments. You have to hype yourself up when imposter syndrome pops up for you. We have Saturn. And this is your lesson. This is your medicine, especially for the people that are, diving deeper into pursuing a business, entrepreneurship where you're serving other people. The biggest thing that pops up with imposter syndrome from experience as somebody that provides a service, a skill to the collective is, well, who am I? Who am I to read for these people when my life isn't 100% perfect? But that's just the thing. Your life isn't 100% perfect in where it needs to be because it's a part of the journey. If everything was easy, if everything was just handed to us on a silver platter, we wouldn't fully appreciate everything that we have now through our hard work. I don't play around, you guys. I literally have the planet Saturn. This is what this is, not flicking you off, but I have the planet Saturn tattooed on me because I walk heavily with Saturn's energy in my chart, right? My life has never been easy. I've had to work super hard to get to where I'm at, but it makes me appreciate all of my possessions, all of my success and accomplishments, and I feel like you guys can definitely relate. Some of you guys that chose this group could be Capricorn moons, Capricorn risings, Aquarius sun, moon, rising, right? Heavy Aquarius energy and also heavy Capricorn energy, okay? Even Virgo is on the table, Virgo risings and Virgo moons have to go through some hardships as well. I mean, everybody has to go through it. Some people can, dodge some of these heavier lessons, but, I say all that to say this, group number one. The month of October, challenges will arise, but your mind is bigger than any challenge, okay? You're meant for what you're doing. And even if I'm talking to the people that are, just starting their business or just starting to pursue this serving energy to the collective. And I'm also talking to the people that have been in the game for a minute. Just as a reminder, because imposter syndrome pops up. It really does. Okay. We have the solar eclipse. So you guys are heavily going to be influenced and impacted by the eclipse season that we're now entering. And I'm going to remind you guys that eclipse energy, it brings sudden, unexpected changes, but it's a course correction of our life, right? So whatever happens, whatever takes place, and for you guys, this is positive. The initiation, listen, with Saturn, right? The initiation can feel uncomfortable. Okay. It's like, oh, I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm nervous. Because I feel like some of you guys are going to be getting a big opportunity is what I feel. A big opportunity. And then imposter syndrome might pop up. Push through it. Pull through it. Whoop. There it is. Okay. And I just got choked up. So For those of you that, your gift is communication or, writing and using your throat chakra, pull through it. Okay. So yes, you guys, we also do have the Grand Trine, and this is an energy of blessings coming into your life the month of mother freaking October. But it's not just random blessings. You've worked for this. You've worked long and hard to get to where you are going and where you're currently at. So it's like Spirit's like, embrace this change, embrace the unknown, embrace this new beginning, because this is all an answered prayer. Okay. The first steps can be uncomfortable, but you're made for this, boo. You are made for this. Let's dive deeper. Hold on. I got to change my SD card. Hold on 1 second. All right, you guys, you won't believe it. So it's like 30 minutes later because the SD card just did some really funny stuff. So interesting, but the message still applies. Apply the pressure and do not give up. See things through to completion, no matter how difficult an obstacle or challenge is for you the month of October, group 1. So let's get into it, you guys. Diving deeper, woo-wee, Spirit. Please connect me with all of group number 1 viewers. What does the month of October 2023 have in store? What can they expect? What can they look out for? What's coming their way? Let's dive deeper. Overall energy. Let me fix one thing. Okay. October 2023 for group 1. All right, so we have summer. Yeah, so something is going to be blossoming here for you guys. Something is going to be taking off. And again, this Queen of Wands energy is still like poking through and the stars poking through. So it's like you guys are definitely going to be like all eyes on you, a lot of attention, with whatever it is that you're creating, whatever it is, however you're presenting yourself the month of October, it's like you're on top, okay? There's like a big energy of shining. There's a big energy. I see the Sagittarius little archer back here. So yeah, expansion. This is a month for you guys to really expand on your gifts, your talents, your abilities, your appearance as well. Some of you guys might be, doing something new and different with your appearance as well. The month of October, we have the staff, stability. Yes. And, when I think of the staff, I think of like reaching on this for support. So I feel like support will be coming to you, or also people could be coming through, popping up for you, like asking for some help, asking for some support and assistance as well. But either way, this is a very stable month here. So again, it's like perseverance and pushing through the slow moments. Okay. The slow time. That's like the big theme that's coming through for you guys here. We also do have the broomstick. So you guys are also going to be clearing away, just all that doesn't serve you, clearing away limiting beliefs, clearing away intrusive thoughts and not feeding into them the month of October. Okay. So some of you guys could also be doing like a deep clean of your home. Also with the broomstick on top of the summer card, where I'm located in the world, we just shifted out of summer and into the fall season. So some of you guys, the month of October, you're focusing on just clearing away old energy from the previous season. Definitely cleansing your home, cleansing your space, cleansing your car, just like a fresh new start. We also do have the wand. So a lot of fire energy with the staff, the wand, and the wand card here says intention. Okay. So this is a powerful month for you guys to set your intentions, to fuel your vision. So if you have a vision board, refreshing it or just reconnecting with it, or if you don't have a vision board, creating one would be very beneficial for you guys. I'm hearing on top. So it's like you guys getting on top of things the month of October, getting more in control, especially with your home. Some of you guys are having a homecoming the month of October, or you are just Yeah, so a literal homecoming for the people that are in high school. I see that. And that could also be the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, like you guys just literally looking amazing, all eyes on you. So yes, okay. But just in general, some of you guys might be, visiting your homeland, okay, your childhood home, going back to a place that you view as home, or just coming back into yourself, like feeling more like yourself the month of October. So coming out of a period of depression or a period of anxiety here, reconnecting with your passion. So there's hella fire energy. I'm currently filming this the night of the full moon in Aries. So I definitely do feel like that full moon in Aries is reigniting that passion, that purpose inside of group number one. Okay, there's some sort of initiation, incubation. What is this? Incubation. So there's something new that you're bringing into, that you're being called into, so there's going to be a powerful invitation that feels like home. It just feels right for you. It feels right to you. Okay. There's going to be a message that comes in. I see, short distance travel, like in your town, traveling, a little 20, 30-minute car ride, hour car ride too, if you will here. There could definitely be an initiation, an invitation, and you create something very beautiful here. Some of you guys are, you might be conceiving a child the month of October. So be mindful of that. If that's not something that you're wanting to do, just be on your P's and Q's. Okay. But also just creation. And then we have the lady, the goddess, the feminine energy. So the feminine energy around you guys is very strong the month of October. Now we're going to dive even deeper, winding down the reading. Any other details, the tea, what's coming group one's way, spirits, the month of October 2023. What can group one viewers expect? What can they look out for? I see a lot of orange. I see some of you guys might be dyeing your hair like a beautiful ginger orange or a red. And if you've been thinking about it, this is your confirmation. You're going to look very good with that too. All right. Definitely connecting with your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra is coming through here. Some of you guys are having your solar return. So I feel like you guys are heavily going to be focusing on how can you connect your passions into, work? Okay. How can you, earn revenue and abundance and income from your passions and your desires? Okay. More specific. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are going to be, just chatting and talking about your success or what you got going on. I definitely see an energy of you being in the spotlight. Okay, there's potential definitely for exposure or even like fame or, a lot of growth when it comes to your platform or your business or what you got going on. I just see with the birds, it's like, chirp, chirp, chitter, chatter. A lot of people are going to be, talking about the moves, the power moves that you're making and your appearance as well here. There's that travel. So you guys might be getting an invitation to go out of state or, again, short distance travel as well with the third house. But some of you, this is further travel, but I see you going far. So the distance horizon card can be literal, like travel and, venturing out and expanding the horizons too, and expanding, unlocking a map in your story, which, like the video games, like that little analogy there. But, this could just be you connecting more with your potential and seeing the big picture here. Yeah, again, I feel like people are going to be paying extra close attention to you. So again, if exposure is something that you're wanting, period. Some of you guys, there's going to be like an important gathering in your family room, your living room, somebody coming into your living room, into your home here. I could see potential, rearranging, something to do with your family room coming through here. Also just, spending more time with family the month of October. I definitely see an important gathering, a get together, people traveling to see you as well here. Any other important details? Spirit's also giving you the advice, group number one, to just read the fine print. If there's any documents that you're signing or what have you, definitely read the fine print. Yeah, especially if you are signing a lease or, big things are happening with your home. I do see, if you guys have been manifesting a home or something to do with the living situation, that's going to work itself out here. And then you also do have the anchor. So I feel like difficult times, and it brings us back to the first message with the anchor, difficult difficult times that you have been going through. Do not persevere, persevere. Do not give up, okay? Do not let the waves get you down and defeat you. Ride the waves and, stay locked in on these goals and these visions, because there could be unexpected good news, especially when it comes to a home or a move or, something like that, okay? And then we also do have the compass. So there could definitely be strong travel here, or also just you connecting more with your divine life's purpose. And it's like, I'm hearing like an aha moment. Like, it's like, whoa, like, wait a second. I see the bigger picture. Like, this is what I'm meant to be doing type stuff. Okay. So winding down your reading, any other details for group one's month of October 2023? You guys have exercise your demons. Okay. Face your demons. The month of October, shadow work is needed. Move your body as well. All right, face your fears. Okay, we have a pentacle saved is a pentacle earned. The month of October, there will be a good investment, focusing on saving money, fortune after difficulty. Then we have pure ecstasy, happiness, excitement, rainy days are gone. Period. And you know what your back of the deck energy is? We have hex on the haters, public recognition, stay in your lane, be wary of fake people and snakes. All right, this is the energy of like, fake love. Okay, again, there's a lot of people that are gonna have their eyes on you and what you're doing and what you're creating, but there's a lot of people that are going to be accepting and eating that right on up. Okay, so haters and naysayers or what have you comes with the territory sometimes, but don't let that stop you. All right, people's judgment or whatever people have going on, don't let that stop. Okay, what you got going on here, staying in your lane, focusing on, and again, like if you have a certain passion and you're wanting to go viral, or you're wanting to go forward with it and promote this and do it, that's what I stay in my lane, and I just focus on myself and what I got going on. And, that's the biggest advice that I can give other, people that are, pursuing their passions and turning it into, something beautiful, something bigger here. So I definitely feel like that's a message for you guys as well here, but definitely focusing on, saving and stacking. That's like a big energy with your money. Okay. Investing could also pop up for you here. But this is going to be a good month for you overall. I definitely see good energy. I'm going to pull you one final card just to see any other messages for group one, the month of October 2023. So you guys have, I listened to my deepest wisdom, and this is the third eye chakra. Okay. Or throat. Okay. We have, my potential to succeed in life is infinite. Okay. I believe this is throat chakra. Yes. So you listen to your own wisdom, the advice that you give to other people, you listen to that and you take that too. We have sacral chakra. My potential to succeed in life is infinite. Root chakra. I am healthy. I'm connected and love my body. And your final message, okay, crown chakra. I am filled with the love, light, truth, and will, and the divine, and the wisdom of the divine. Period. Ate that right on up. And then we also do have back of the deck energy with your crown chakra, some focused foods to, consume. We have natural and organic purple grapes, purple kale, blueberries, purple carrots, eggplant, cacao. All right, ate that right on that. And I give myself permission to enjoy my sexuality fully. Eat that right on up for me, please. Okay. So group number one, that is what the month of October is looking like for you. If this resonated with you and you would like to let me know, definitely comment down below. How so? Okay. Also be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys want to see more like so. But I am going to go ahead and move on to the next group. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. For those of you that selected group 2, pile number 2, the underworld, welcome to your October 2023 psychic predictions. This card says, where all things pause and begin again. the underworld. This is your month ahead. Let's get it. Okay. So pomegranate. This is powerful. Pomegranates represent intuition, psychic ability. In the traditional Rider Waite, the high priestess actually has pomegranates in the background, representing and symbolizing the intuition, a strong intuition, strong psychic gifts and abilities. I definitely feel like the group 2 is a group where a lot of the sensitive, the sensitive beings are, that you're very sensitive to the spirit realm. You see things, you hear things, you know things. You're the psychic mediums. You guys are very gifted at mediumship too. You attract wandering spirits to you because, they view you as a light. Okay. So the spirits come to you, like, can you help me? Like, can you help me cross over? I'm confused. Can you relay this message? Woo-wee. Okay. So that's already something that I'm getting here. I feel like you guys are you're psychic. I feel like a lot of you guys that selected pile number 2, you could, use your psychic ability. Like that's your career. Like that is what you do for a living. Okay. And if you don't already pursue this, for a career, I feel like it's definitely your calling here. But the underworld is making me think of like, going to the depths. Okay. Like the depths of the underworld, or like I'm hearing like, I know I got to be careful, mindful what I say, because some people, take something and they run with it. Like, ooh, girl, why would you say that? But I'm like going to the depths of the depths of the depth. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like going to the spirit initiates you through going through dark moments and dark nights of the soul, and you rise up again and you gain so much knowledge from it, so much life experience. You guys have been through a lot. I feel like you guys, not even say like this is like a reading about, you and your life, but I just feel your energy your energy is intense. I feel like you might have Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon. Your sun could be in Scorpio, 8th house placements, 12th house placements. Like you guys, it's like, you're like, leave me alone. Like, I'm not trying to see these visions right now. Or you're in the store and you walk past somebody and you feel what they're going through. That, you can run from your gifts all you want, but, they're not, listen, 5 of Wands. Like, you can try to battle your gifts and your ability. That's never going away. Like, I'm sorry to tell you, but, that you were given this gift for a reason. So some of you guys initially, like, maybe even as a child, like spirits messed with you and you've seen things that other people didn't see. And you were like, are you sure you saw that? Yes, I seen it. I had this particular experience myself. I'll never forget it. It's like envisioned in my mind what I saw, and I didn't just see it. Like I saw the spirit like literally breathing and moving, and it was so freaking trippy. And as a little girl, I didn't know anything about like spirits and ghosts and stuff like that. Ooh, it's crazy. But I say all that to say this. I feel like, what I just spoke about somehow, some way is going to play into your month of October. I feel like some of you guys might be, doing a lot of psychic readings, mediumship readings. You could even run into a psychic, or, somebody that needs your message, needs your gifts, are going to run into you. And I also feel like Spirit is giving a message if you guys have been going through a period of darkness and a period of struggle and a period of just heaviness, you're going to rise back up from that, okay? Overall, so let's get into your tarot. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sipping some sparkling water right now. My child is out there having the time of his life with his brother and his father playing. So that's cute. So if you can hear little CJ baby, that's all it is. Okay. Let's see. All right. Spirit, please connect me with group 2, pile number 2 viewers. What does the month of October have in store? Okay. What does the month of October have in store for group 2 here? What was I just talking about? This 10 of Swords is actually pretty trippy. It's like, what is going on? Okay. We have the 10 of Swords, but it did come through in the reverse position for you. 5 of Wands is following you. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, what is the overall energy? Okay. I honestly just heard battling demons, and this could be your own inner demons, or this could even be like, other people's heavy energy. Like, they walk with a lot of heaviness and you're having to, fight, push that stuff off, like get away from me. Like, I'm not trying to even, dance this dance with you no more. Like, I'm trying to get off of this ride. I'm trying to get off of this wave. We have the 4 of Cups. The month of October for group 2 spirit, what can they expect? What can they look out for? What's coming their way? All right. We have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, I just heard I cannot take it no more. Okay. Ace of Wands in reverse. And we also have the 8 of Swords. Let's get into it. Okay. So these could be like family energy. Okay. So, and of course, if you did not resonate with what I just firstly spoke about and, what I'm about to say, pick another pile, okay? Because if this does not sound anything close to you or what you can expect the month ahead, pick another pile. But your overall back of the deck energy, you have the Hanged Man, but it's in the reverse position. You guys are coming out of a stagnant energy. And I'm not saying that you've been stagnant and you've been lazy and you've been, just like twiddling your thumbs. You guys literally have been in an energy where it's like life has really been putting you through a lot of trials and tribulations. Life has literally been teaching you a lot of experiences, and it's out of your control. Some of you guys are dealing with, heavy family issues or altercations. So I'm hearing like things about whether it's like custody, whether it's things with, your family, certain family members are going through issues, or you're battling with certain family members. There's confrontation in the home, or, certain confrontations that are popping up in your life. It's affecting the quality of your home, the peace in your home here. But I do see positively. It's like, I'm hearing the song Dark Conversations by Rod Wave. Definitely listen to it. You could really strongly resonate with the energy of that song. I know I have at one point, even though it's a very heavy song, but his music really hits, especially when you're going through, dark nights of the soul and you're going through a lot of trials and tribulations. But definitely look into the song Dark Conversations by Rod Wave. It's intense, but I feel like that's what I heard, because I heard the part of the song where he's like, I cannot take it no more, and he was like, my heart said, under any circumstance or for any reason, let down your guard again and I'ma stop beating, please, friend. I cannot take it no more. Damn, so if you can relate to that song, my heart goes out to you, because woo-wee, being in that energy, and again, I've been there, woo-wee, it's not fun. And so it's like, I definitely feel like there's this energy where like, I can't take it anymore. Like, I can't take it. You win. Like, you got it. Like, I'm done. I'm over it. So I feel like you're severing ties the month of October. I'm also seeing that your intuition has been, telling you about a certain person or a situation and what they've been doing, but you're like, nah, it can't be. Or you bring it up to this person and they're like, no, you're tripping, you're just crazy. And then October, come to find out, boom, evidence. Okay, this is really happening. All right. So I definitely do see that there could be some sort of challenge or some sort of conflict that gets presented to you the month of October. And you're like, I can't, like, no, but it's almost giving a sense of like, you have been carrying a lot of stress that's not even your own. It's like other people in your life, or whether it's family, whether it's in-laws, whether it's your significant other or ex, somebody has been bringing, drama to you and to your doorstep. And, you've been trying to help them with it, but in turn, it's affected your mental health. And so there's this energy of you, I'm seeing a vision of you just throwing your hands up and you're like, you got it, you win, believe what you want, say what you want. I can't keep going on like this. I can't keep pretending that I'm happy, or I can't keep pretending like this shit isn't eating me up. So there's this energy of you walking away from what has been, zapping your energy. You are literally done. You're over it. You're exhausted. You're drained. And you have a realization that in order for you to get your happiness back, in order for you to get the momentum rolling back into your life, because I see you just being zapped. I see you being drained. I see you having bags under your eyes. I see you being tired. I see you not even, having enough energy to take care of your basic personal needs or personal hygiene, dealing with heavy depression or anxiety. And that stuff has been weighing on you. So I see when you reach like a breaking point the month of October where you're like, no, like you got it, I'm done. Eight of Swords. There's an energy where you come into the realization the month of October, like you can't keep going on like this. You can't. And the energy seems very heavy, but there's a powerful energy with this too, because ultimately with the Hanged Man in the reverse position, you're listening to your higher self, and your higher self has been telling you for months, this person's got to go. This job has got to go. This whole living situation has got to go. But you've been ignoring it. You've been giving it the benefit of doubt. You've been waiting for things to get better by itself, but it's just not happening. So you're taking the control back the month of October and shifting the gears yourself, because the four of cups, you're constantly being disappointed by a person, place, or situation, and you cannot take it anymore. I see a horse back here, and horses represent breaking free from limitations, breaking free from restraints. Okay. And it's the sad part about it is with this person or with this situation, you really want to stick beside them. You really want, for things to get better, but you realize that if you keep on, putting up with this behavior, if you keep on giving them second chances, or you keep letting them walk over your boundaries, they're never going to change and they're never going to get better. So and you realize that you have got to walk away, for them to get better, for them to get the point, even, if it takes some time, but ultimately for you and for your peace of mind, because you're losing energy, you're losing sleep, and it's just like, whoo, it's not good for your mental, boo. Okay. So let me see. Any other details with the tarot? What can group 2 expect the month of October? I just put my, I have a candle right over here. You can't see it. Not this one, but this one. I reached over to grab a deck, and I burnt my hair on my arm. So that could definitely be significant. Burning, you choosing to burn a bridge, or somebody has burnt a bridge with you and you're like, I can't, I can't. Okay. And let me see. Any other details with the tarot for group 2? For group 2. The month of October. Yeah, this could be about a work situation too. But ultimately, I look at this 3 of Pentacles as you packing up shop. So you guys could be, moving, moving out, or, helping somebody move out. Yeah, you're giving up on something with the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse position, because you're like, at the end of the day, whatever this is, whether it's a work situation, whether it's a, with a relationship with a family member, with a lover, with an ex, with whatever, you're like, yo, like I really tried, and I do feel like you tried, and you wanted things to get right. You wanted things to get better, but you're like, I got to move on. I got to move forward with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is the positive. I don't want you guys to be like, this is all negative, but it's like, back of your deck energy here is the 7 of Wands in reverse. Wherever there's been constant bickering, fighting, arguing, opposition, tension, you are just you're like, you got it. You win. Like, that's the energy that I feel. It's like, I'm hearing no more tears left to cry. Like, no more, F's to give, but no more tears left to cry. You've already been cried. So you might be, okay, you want to put me as the bad guy. You want to say that I'm being rude and insensitive, but I've tried with you. I've tried, Spirit's communicating a lot of music. Like, I'm hearing also, like, I tried with you. It's more than sleeping in and getting high with you, so this could be a situation where you're dealing with somebody that, is dealing with a lot of toxicity, and, you stuck in there, but you're like, we can't, this isn't life. Right. And I also feel like the music is coming up strong, because music helps you. It's been helping you cope with this energy, that kind of thing here as well. So ultimately, yeah, Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, you walking away from this stressful situation and this stressful energy is definitely going to help, turn the light back on, and, bring the light back into your eyes, bring the energy back. And, so... And if this is a love situation and they're like, oh, you'll never find, somebody like me, or, you'll never find another real person, that's gaslighting. Okay. All the people in the world, and you're telling me that I'll never find bye. Ace of Cups. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, just keep that in mind. Group 2, Wheel of Fortune, it's fated events happening. And I also feel like the eclipse season that we're entering in the month of October is definitely going to be, supporting you as you go through this transition. And it might feel very heavy at times, the month of October, right? It really does. And I strongly feel like you guys have strong 8th house or 12th house placements coming through. Okay, you could be dealing with somebody that has mental health issues, okay, whether they're not all the way there mentally, or, they could have narcissistic tendencies and behaviors, very toxic, very, 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 very bad for your mental health, okay? So now we're going to look at the overall astrological energy around. Some of you guys could also be coming into like a blessing, like a fated meeting of somebody, a blessing, help from other people, help from friends. And, so that's the positive. I feel like you walking away from this and, whether you have to move in with, a friend or somebody or a family member, like you're going to realize that there's a lot more to life than this situation and this dark energy that this person or this situation has been putting you through. So astrologically, excuse me, you have the South Node, life's debt. And so this whole situation, and again, if this doesn't resonate with you, pick another pile, please, because this is very specific and this is somebody's story. So I don't want to hear nobody in my comments talking about you're so negative. What the hell? People go through stuff, okay? People go through some real life. It can't always be peaches and cream, right? But if you're resonating with this, whatever this situation is, it's definitely karmic. And I feel like you've peeped that this is a lesson. You've peeped that this is not a permanent thing. And I feel like you are releasing this karmic debt. You're releasing this here. We have Mars in the reverse position. So this is the energy of not trying to force anything no more. You're not trying to force nobody to change. You just don't have the energy is what I see with Mars in reverse. Like you don't have the energy. You don't have the strength right now. And so it's best for you to just distance yourself and walk away from the situation. Don't even wait for them to do it. You need to, take yourself out of this situation. All right. So the midst of this, we have Pluto. And this is transformation. And sometimes how Pluto can manifest in our life, it's very heavy at times. It can feel like everything is falling apart. It can feel scary. It can feel dark. It can feel lonely. Again, it's like you have heavy Pluto transits or something, or, you have something heavy going on in your chart when it comes to these themes, death and rebirth and destruction and having to go through all of these, endings and new beginnings throughout your lifetime. This is a part of your spiritual journey here. You constantly being provoked by certain people, or, you bringing out certain qualities of people. You're a walking reflector. You are a reflector. You are a walking mirror for people. And sometimes they can't, face what's being reflected back to them. This is a part of your healing, your healer journey with your gifts is what I see. But I definitely ultimately see that you will feel very, triggered the month of October. But I see that this is all happening to be a catalyst to help you transform your life and get out of a very heavy situation that you've been in for a while. We also do have the 11th house. I feel like your friends, distance friends, or your close friends, or even if it's just one person, somebody's going to really come through for you and really show you whoa, there's people out here that do care about me. We have Cancer. So this friend could be a Cancer. This could be your mother too. This could be like a sister energy. So emotions, this is going to be a very emotional month for you, but I do feel like the beauty and what beautiful things come from this is knowing that you do have, genuine people that care about you, that empathize with you, and that want to see you get in a better position, and that will help you get into a better position. All right. So your back of the deck energy, we have Saturn return. So it's like the things that take place for you the month of October is happening to show you that there's more to life than how you've been living or what you've been, or what you've been putting up with, okay? We also do have abundance, abundance of support coming through for you, abundance of finances coming through. So there's blessings and beautiful things that are going to be arising and coming through as you are going through this little, heavy transitional point in your life, the month of October, okay? So definitely keep that in mind and remember that as you are going through this month ahead, okay? So we are going to dive deeper now. More specific, Spirit, what is the overall energy? One second. What is the overall energy around group 2, pile number 2, the month of October 2023? What can they expect? A lot of growth I'm seeing. Yeah, so we have Salmon. Yeah, I think I pronounced that correctly. This is around Halloween time, going through this transition where things have to die out, things have to end, as we're transitioning over into the colder seasons where I'm at in the world. So I feel like around Halloween time could be like the pivotal breaking point where you're like, something has got to change, okay? Boundaries, athame, and athames, are really good for protection, okay? Protection, setting those boundaries. So ultimately, Spirit wants you to know that you are protected as you set your boundaries and as you stick to your boundaries. And it's just like, you really have to listen to this inner knowing. And I feel like you've been, your higher self has been telling you they're not going to change. Things aren't going to get better here. I just need to walk away. But with this big heart of yours, you could be a Cancer, you feel me? You could be a strong Scorpio energy coming through, okay? But it's like, you have a big heart and you believe that everybody has potential, but it's like Spirit is channeling a message. How many times are they going to disappoint you and continue to overstep your boundaries, even though you voiced them 1,000 times? You have to love yourself enough, right? I know you love them and I know you care about them. I feel it, but you have to love yourself enough to set these boundaries and to stick to them. And when these boundaries are being overstepped, you have to say, no more of this. This is my life and I can control who has access to me. You can't control what they do, but you can surely control, if they have access to you, So that's a message that's coming through here. We have the autumn, and with the autumn season, it represents, things are slowing down, right? Things are slowing down. The leaves are falling, shedding, releasing, okay? So it's a healing month for you, and it's giving the energy of the wounded healer, having to go through heavy times and dark nights of the soul, but that makes you the healer. You obtain the medicine, the antidote, so that when people that are in need of your wisdom and your guidance and your healing come to you, you know exactly what to say and how to say it to help them maneuver through these hard times. And that is the path of, the 12th house and the 8th house, right? The Scorpio energy, the Pluto energy, High Priestess. And so, Spirit right now is wanting me to just communicate to you that you are very powerful and you are very strong, regardless of how this person in this situation is speaking to you, because I feel like there could be a lot of disrespect and I feel like there could be a lot of belittling and, dealing with that constantly can make you forget who you are, but you are so special and you are so needed, and your spirit team just wants to make sure that I remind you of that. And I'm not just saying it just to say it. I'm saying it because I feel it, right? And so the biggest thing that you need to, if you resonate with this, and again, if you don't, pick another pile, all right? But the biggest thing that you need to take away from this reading is that if it seems like Spirit is trying to take something out of your life, stop holding on to it. Let that mother freaker burn. Let it go. For real, you need to let it go. You're scared of what the future looks like. You don't know if you'll be able to do things on your own. You don't know. You don't like being alone. Look at this. Protection, security. So you are a special divine being with the high priest, high priestess. all of your needs are going to be met, right? Whether you have kids, you don't have kids, whatever, your needs are going to be met. You are a special being. You have your spiritual team posted up around you, right? So you need to trust that you need to do what you need to do to protect your energy here, and your passion will come back. Your happiness will come back, right? So woo. This is a month where some shadows are going to be coming through here, right? So it's a heavier energy. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it with you, but this is medicine for the soul, and this is a catalyst to bring beautiful answered prayers and beautiful transformation into your life. You've been praying to spirit. Oh, I just want to be happy. I want to be happy. I don't understand why I'm so sad all the time, why I'm mad all the time, why I feel so alone, even though, I'm around this person. This is an answered prayer. So when spirit comes through and starts to, make that prayer get answered and come to fruition, you need to, don't get scared and don't try to stay in a situation just because you've been with this person for so long and they're all you know and they're all you got. Whew. Trust when spirit is answering a prayer, spirit is also going to back it up with the support that you need, the blessings that you need to help move you forward, right? So more specific, for group number 2, okay, because I'm specifically hearing a message about an abusive relationship, whether it's verbally abusive, whether it's physically abusive, emotionally abusive, financially abusive. I'm hearing it. So this is about a relationship situation where it's a codependent, maybe they use finances over your head. Maybe they, throw certain things in your head they say things that they know is going to make you feel weak. So you stay. And that's the problem right there. And let me tell you something, this person that you're dealing with has a way of making you feel weak and small and little, when in reality, that's exactly how they feel inside on a daily basis. You don't see them doing that to anybody that's their size or anybody that's their age or, because they're weak and they're scary and they're small, and I'm specifically talking to a woman where there's somebody that puts their hands on you, or there's somebody that is calling you all these names and being so rude and disrespectful. They would not dare do that to, somebody that's their same gender and that's their size. They are weak and they are little, okay? They are little and they are a coward is what I'm saying here, and that's just the energy that I feel. So spirit, any other details for the month of October for group 2, pile 2, the month of October? Okay, so we have the main female coming through. We have concern. Okay. And I feel like people in your, this could be about a relationship with the lovers. People, you're gonna have your community. And I feel like there's already people that are concerned about you. People that, they feel like something off is going on. They just feel it. People are concerned about you, and you could feel like nobody cares or nobody's going to come through and help you. Definitely something that has to do with your home or your living situation as well. I feel there's a main male too. So this is definitely about a relationship, a masculine and a feminine energy coming through here. There could also be a child that's involved or children that's involved in this situation, a fear of poverty or a fear of not being supported here. But with the community, I see people coming together to help you, coming together. So you just got to reach out for the support because it's all going to be around you. So we do have a child energy coming through. We have the magnifying glass. Okay, so spirit is wanting you to look into moving. I see energy around you looking into moving, looking around for places. Get the momentum rolling with that and let go of fears, because I feel like you're going to be supported. There's going to be help that comes through. You have to commit to yourself. I see that you could be signing a contract. Okay, something that you're locked into by the end of October. This could be about a work situation too, but it's like, you've been thinking about this for quite some time. You really have. You've been thinking about this, considering this for quite some time. And again, with this child card, this also talks about manifestation. So it's like, there's an ending, something needs to end, but you've been resisting it, right? You've been holding on to something that is long gone, because if this is about a relationship mentally, you've already checked out a long time ago, right? But physically, you're still there due to other circumstances. Unexpected income coming in for you the month of October, and imprisonment in the reverse position. I see you freeing yourself from something that has been making you feel stuck, making you feel bad, and making you feel hurt. I see journey being the back of the deck energy too, as well. Okay, so any other details here, Spirit? Any other details before we pull final advice for group 2? Any other details for group 2's month of October 2023? So we have childhood here. We have step into your power. Stubbornness, the horns. We have mother guidance. Okay, so your mother could be coming through giving you guidance in this reading right now. Okay, or in your personal life, like, actually, coming through. We have guardian angel of protection for some of you that selected this group, and your mother or your grandmother has passed away. She's definitely coming through in this reading, letting you know she's watching over you. You have a guardian angel of protection around you and around your children if you have any. I feel like you're dealing with a situation that's definitely tied to a past life. All right. Shedding the old you, stepping into your power, and shooting star, making a wish. Okay. And I feel like this is something that you wish for, to be happy, to release this, karmic situation here. And I feel like you're going to get the opportunity to do so the month of October. All right. Any final advice for group 2 October? Brew yourself together. Okay, so this card says make planning, strategizing, more planning and strategizing for the month of October. Collect your thoughts, organization, time out. You have Hex on the beach. Take time to relax. You need a vacation. Self-care is the best. And don't make excuses. It is what it is. Honor your word the month of October. Be truthful. Honor your word to yourself. And don't put all your herbs in one cauldron. Have a backup plan. Be more open-minded. Don't be short-sighted, okay? And then your back of the deck energy is wish upon a star, okay? Dream big. A wish will be granted. You have good luck on your side. So, I mean, that's as, straight up to the point as it can be. Spirit's like, we got you. You just need to come through with the follow-up. Okay. Any final advice for group 2, Spirit? We have solar plexus. I am confident in my ability to succeed. Crown chakra. I am always divinely and lovingly guided. We have the throat chakra. The essential oils for that is birch, chamomile, lavender, majoram. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Oregano. And it is safe for me to speak my truth. Throat chakra. And then root chakra, essential oils to connect with your root chakra. You have cedarwood, cypress, sandalwood, patchouli. In the root chakra, I am safe, I am secure, I am protected. Okay, here's one right here. I am very wise and make great decisions that always work out in my favor. So, taking those affirmations and those beautiful words with you into your month ahead, you're good. You are good. You are good. You are good. Okay. So if this resonated with you and you feel comfortable letting me know how so in the comments, definitely do so. Okay. I'm sending you guys a lot of love and a lot of support. Okay. Also, if you would like to, definitely give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys want to see more like so. But I am going to go ahead and move on to the next group. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, connecting with those of you that selected group 3, pile number 3 for your October 2023 psychic predictions. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so you guys selected the jack-o'-lantern, which the keyword on this card is protection. I get good vibes from this card, just looking at the energy of pumpkins represent fertility, abundance, prosperity, happiness. I think of Oshun when I see pumpkins and I tap into pumpkin energy. So some of you guys could be children, daughters of Oshun, sons of Oshun. Okay. She's an Orisha. Okay. She is very beautiful. Her color is yellow. Okay. She loves children. Okay. Fertility, beauty, glamour, self-love, the finer things, the luxuries in life. Hoo-wee. That's funny because I have some Oshun candles that I've been wanting to burn. I've been wanting to connect with her energy more. So that's very beautiful, very powerful. Whew. Wow. Okay. Let's get it. Okay. Okay, so getting into your reading for the month of October, in-depth, juicy energy as to what you can expect, what's coming your way, what can you look out for, and advice. So Spirit, please connect me. Let me definitely cleanse away the last group. All right, Spirit, please connect me with the viewers that will be selecting group 3, pile number 3. The month of October 2023, what can they expect? What can they look out for? What's coming their way? All right, the overall energy around group 3. Connect me with all the viewers that will be fast forwarding to pile 3, group 3. What is the overall energy around their month of October 2023? What can they expect? What can they look out for? What's coming their way? We have the Ace of Cups. Overall energy around group 3, the month of October. 5 of Wands. What is the overall energy around group 3? Pile number 3. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. What can group 3 viewers expect the entire month of October? What are the themes? What are the energies? What are the vibrations? We have the Wheel of Fortune here. We also have the Ace of Swords, 2 aces. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, 10 of Wands in reverse. Y'all are not having it. 9 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Back of your deck energy is the 9 of Pentacles. That's what I was feeling. The 9 of Pentacles is very comfortable, abundant, prosperous, independent. This is a vibration of not lacking. This is a vibration of knowing that all of your needs, wants, and wishes are going to be met, okay? This is very stable. This is Miss Independent. That's why I love her, okay? Miss Independent, won't you come and take a little time? All right. A little birdie told me, I feel like you guys are going to get some information. Okay. I see this bird coming over here. Chirp, chirp, chitter, chatter. Somebody might tell you some information. Somebody might actually come to your home too, is something that I see looking at this card. Somebody might come to your home, while you're just chilling. Okay. But ultimately, I see you guys, the month of October is very chill. It's very grounded. It's cool, calm, and collected. But here's the thing. I see for you guys, the Queen of Swords. I pulled one other card from the top of the deck, and now we have the Queen of Swords. Y'all are not playing. Y'all are not having it. That's the thing. Because when we see the 5 of Wands here that came through, the last group got it too. So it could just be like a collective energy of October. There could be energy where it's like somebody tries to come into your peaceful 9 of Pentacles. You're focusing on yourself. You're eating good, drinking your water, taking your vitamins, pouring into your cup, pouring into your passions. And there could be, other people's storms and they're trying to bring that your way. But it's like you have these boundaries here with this sword. And it's like even this Queen of Swords that I pulled, like she's like, don't come over here with that. I see that if somebody, now this is not going to be for all of you, but if somebody is like speaking ill about you, if somebody's speaking ill about you or just trying to be weird towards you, somebody, and you might not even be aware of this, but somebody that is hearing it, that knows you and that loves you is like, don't play with group number 3. Take that somewhere else. There might be an incident. There might be a situation the month of October, group number 3, where you might have to be the one to tell somebody, take that drama somewhere else. We're not about to do this. Take it, go on. Okay. I just see you setting boundaries with this Ace of Swords. I see you setting boundaries. I see you speaking up and asking the people around you and even the universe what it is that you want, and it gets delivered. Okay. The 9 of Cups in reverse. There could be a situation that you haven't been happy about, a drama, a conflict, somebody in your bubble that's just been, trying to be petty or be messy. This could be work related with the 3 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles in reverse. I see you dropping a situation. So some of you guys might actually be dropping, you might be dropping somebody that brings too much drama. This could be somebody that you're talking to and you hear a little bird told you something and you're like, you know what? It's not even worth it. I was getting to know you, but I'm cool off that one. You got it. So some some of you guys could be dropping a person, a place, or a situation, because again, you guys are showing up here as the Nine of Pentacles overall. So the Nine of Pentacles, it's very hard to disturb her peace. So even when, this information, this little birdie comes to you, telling you some stuff, you're like, oh, true. Okay. I mean, okay, that's cool. Their loss. Okay. I see. Yeah. So it's like, just know, group number 3, if any, funny stuff gets presented to you the month of October, don't let that disturb you. Don't let that disturb your peace. Just go move forward with it, and just, I definitely see that some of you guys could be cutting somebody off after an altercation, or after you get, somebody tells you something here. Okay. I see that if you guys do work, 9 to 5, or, a particular job, some of you guys might also be focusing in game planning how you can, be more independent financially, not having to take orders from other people, creating your own hours, your own schedule. And I see that going very well for you. I also do see an energy with the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. The month of October, you guys are just focusing on, family, getting your home in order, building a beautiful, prosperous future. And it's like, any conflict, any drama that gets presented to you, or even if this is like your friends, they're always involved in drama, or they always got something going on, you're probably going to tell them the month of October, hey, like, I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I got stuff going on. I'm feeling good. I'm at a good frequency. Let's talk about something different. And they might get upset about it. But honestly, a real friend will be like, you know what? I get that. Let me not trauma dump on you. Okay. Like, I respect your boundaries. But I see you being very respected, like people respecting you, people, feeling safe around you. I just see you being very focused on the bag, very focused on the goals. And I see new opportunities and new blessings coming your way. It's like you guys don't have time to engage in the childishness. Even with this 4 of Pentacles up here, it's like you're releasing. You don't have any hesitancy to, stop speaking with somebody or to distance yourself from the crowd. You don't have any hesitation. You're very serious. I feel like some of you guys are very focused on your academics the month of October, your course, your class, this test you have to take. You're focused on your goals. You're in a very serious energy. It's not like uptight or anything. Some people that are at a, lower frequency and they're just focused on low vibrational things might be like, oh, like live a little. But it's like y'all are so focused on your goals and your future, and they're focused more so on short-term thrills and stuff like that is the energy that I feel. So I see with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse position, if an opportunity doesn't go through for you, don't sweat it. You'll come across a new one. Whether this is love, whether this is work. Okay. I just see like if something falls through, and again, it's like what the energy that I feel is like, even if somebody like, they say that they're going to do something and then they don't fall through with it, you don't have time for that the month of October. Like you're like, okay, I peep game. I'm going to pull back my energy. I know not to trust your word anymore. Like you're giving very evolved. You're giving very much so, focused like on the bag, but not even just your bag. Like you're focused on your health. You're focused on, your overall frequency and vibration. You're focused on your future. Again, not just money, but that's a big part of it too. Like I even feel with the Wheel of Fortune, you're going to be like right place, right time. So some of you guys could also be meeting, new people that are on this frequency as you, because again, like, you attract what you are. So, and you guys are very much so organized, consistent, might I add. Y'all are, so like some of you guys have set intentions, on the new moon, full moon for more consistency, for you to get more consistent with your health, with your goals, with your business, with your hair growth. I just heard, I don't know what that's about, but and it's also with this 10 of Wands in the reverse position. It's like, you're like, okay, what's meant for me will be and will work out, and what's not, okay, cool. Like, you're not sweating it. I don't know how else to describe the energy. Like, you guys are cool, calm, and collected. You guys are grounded. So some of you guys might heavily be focusing on, just grounding your energy and just, pouring into your cup. Yes. And some of you guys are coming out because the Ace of Cups, it came through in the reverse position, but I flipped that bad boy upright because that's what I was feeling. So I feel what that was about was just like some of you guys are coming out of a stressful situation where you were putting other people first or putting a job before your needs, and you were very drained. But the month of October, y'all are very focused on not letting that happen again. Y'all are focused on not letting, the bad history repeat itself. So kudos to you. The Wheel of Fortune is also fixed energy. So I feel like, again, fixed focus. So we have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius coming through. You don't have to be that sign, but we have strong Taurus. Some of you guys are very just focused on your goals. You're focused, very serious. So other people, friends or other people might be like, damn, like, you really not trying to chill? You're like, no, like, I got goals. I got stuff to do. Okay. I also see you guys like being very intuitive, having visions. Okay. Premonitions. The last video, I just stuttered on that one. But Ace of Pentacles, some of you guys are coming into a new bag. You guys are coming into a new opportunity, and you're feeling really good about it. You're like, yes, let's keep that energy flowing. We have that King of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords right next to each other. Libra coming through very strong. Okay, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, that Falcon. Falcons represent focus. Even with the Justice here, focus. Look at her eyes. She's very focused. All right. I feel like you guys are getting your health in order, getting your life in order, your home in order. So it's like, even if, five of Wands, even if somebody comes with you with funniness or childishness or trying to be, what the Five of Wands is? Competition, secret competition, known competition, so just know that you're protected from the funniness, but you're also just like, all right, like, you can be that way, cool, like, but it's like you're staying in your lane. Nine of Pentacles, unbothered. And it's like, you might even know you have people in secret competition with you, or you actually know that people are like, like low-key, like being like that with you here. All right, let's go ahead and dive deeper. Overall, this is really good. This is good. Okay. I see, just more balance coming into your life here. Definitely very good. You're touching a lot of money the month of October, without a doubt, without no ifs, ands, or buts. You're touching the bag. Okay. And you're not chasing the bag, you're attracting the bag. All right. So can we get, what is the overall astrological energy that's going to be around group number 3, the month of October? If you're in a relationship, I see, a need to protect your relationship. Okay. Or being like very protected. Yep. So you have the earth element, stability. There could be, so it's not for all of you, but if you are in a, committed relationship, a committed connection, there could be a childishness, petty, untruthful energy that tries. All right, so the camera died, okay? Quick fix. But anyways, so what I was saying, I think what I was saying before it cut off, but it's like, somebody could try to, pettily stir up, like, this could be about a relationship. So there is a need to like protect what's yours, right? But it's also, I'm hearing you can't compete where you don't compare. I don't know what that's about, but that's like you guys' headspace is like, silly you can't compete with what you don't compare, baby doll. Like, and it's not even on like self-absorbed. It's just like, what you bring to the table, and that you're in a particular lane and somebody's in a completely different lane, so they need to stay over there. I just see some of you guys might have to tell somebody that, like, come on, sweet pea, come on, baby, like, let's get it together, mama, papa, like, whoever, let's go ahead and get it together. Let's go ahead and digest that one over there. Like, it's like, I feel like you guys' energy, like, you will have no hesitation to clap back, you know? I just feel like you're not playing. Some of you guys could be Scorpios here. But yeah, protection. Like you're protecting what's yours. You're protecting your peace. There's like again, jack-o'-lantern is protection. Okay. But overall astrological energy that's going to be heavily influencing you and around you the month of October. Earth element, stable, stability, Nine of Pentacles. I mean, thank you for the confirmation. So you guys are definitely going to be more grounded, more chill, focusing on the future, focusing on longevity, focusing on what can I do in this present moment that my future self is going to thank me for type stuff. You're not operating off of temporary satisfaction. No more of that. I feel like you guys are also with the 12th house in reverse. You're coming out of, codependency or using things for escapism. Like you're like, okay, like we need to evolve. We need to find another way to cope with stress. We need to, we need to make some changes here. We also do have the water element. So we have earth and water, interesting, which those elements go very well together because if you think about it, the earth, the soil needs the water, you plant the seed in the earth, you need the water for, the seeds, the flower, the plants to grow and to flourish. So y'all are definitely like very in tune. Okay. You guys are very supported the month of October. And it's like your intuition, you're going to be sensing the funny business. You're going to be sensing people's true intentions. Okay. So like, yeah, the moon. Okay. So y'all are definitely going to be in tune with your psychic abilities and just feeling the energy out, like feeling, okay, is this good for me? Is this going to serve me? Should I hang out with this person? Should I show up? Like, so over anything else, the month of October, trust your intuition, tap into your intuition because it's definitely going to be supported. And you have Leo, you're shining, you're thriving, you're popping. Okay. The month of October. And that's why I feel like there could be like hidden jealousy or animosity towards you, or it's just like they're mad because they can't, you can't sit with us. You can't sit with us. Like you're just not on the same frequency, right? But I definitely feel like, there's going to be an increase in your abundance. You also do have the grand trine blessings, part of fortune increase. So financially, you're going to be touching an increased amount of money, a lot of money, even in the tarot. I do feel that. And if you are in school or you're doing anything that involves studying or courses or, classwork and stuff like that, I see you definitely being very focused and excelling. I see you doing very well with that. Some of you guys might also have a heart-to-heart conversation with your mother or a maternal figure in your life or a sister. I definitely feel that as well. The moon it's very beautiful. It's very emotional here. I feel like you're highly going to be affected by the new moon and the full moon that takes place in October as well here. Yeah, you guys are focused on the 10th house. And I feel like with this 10th house is like people are viewing you as very put together, very focused. I feel like you're just popping, okay? Very focused on work, very focused on the bag here. Some of you guys might also be making a large purchase by the end of October because of your hard work here. There's like an energy of like a subtle flex with the Leo, but it's not even intentional type stuff. It's just like you got a lot of good stuff going on for you. I also see you, tapping into some creative endeavors, creative projects as well the month of October. All right. Being the center of the stage too. Okay. I see romance too, whether, you're in a committed connection, because I do see that, but I also see like if you're talking, to somebody, getting to know, getting a lot of compliments, a lot of praise, a lot of attention too. And then from this deck, the month of October, you have boundaries. So you guys are definitely going to be setting your boundaries, protecting your peace, not letting anybody overstep your boundaries. Very intentional. Every single thing that you guys do the month of October, group 3, is intentional. It's like, even if you go to like eat something or drink something, you're like, is this serving me? Like, is this serving my overall health goals? Like, let's clock that tea. Okay. And I feel like, again, with the wand, he's like, psh, like you will not have any hesitation to tell somebody about themselves or to tell somebody to get away from you type stuff. We have initiation. So a lot of you guys are starting whether a new job or a new opportunity. You're getting initiated into something very beautiful that you set the intentions for. We have the high priest, high priestess. So yeah, people are just looking at you the month of October, very, serious, very responsible. Like you take what you do very seriously too. The high priest, high priestess is also just very tapped in with the spirit realm, with the intuition. I see you connecting with herbs more the month of October, the alchemist. This also talks about like alchemy, creating something from nothing, but also in your kitchen, incorporating more herbs, more whole foods, incorporating, just being more conscious with what you're consuming, preparing for winter. So some of you guys, something is about to take place really big for you in the winter season. So you're preparing for it. You're getting ready for it. Some of you guys, you're getting ready for, some of y'all are getting ready to cut somebody off with the banishment. Like, you need to get out of my face, okay, with the hex here. But, your birthday could be in winter, something big, an event could be happening in winter, and that's why you're being very conscious, of what you're doing and, what you're choosing to focus on here. Some of you guys could be getting married in the winter. I just seen that coming through. But yeah, there's like ultimately a rebirth here, but something really big is happening for you in the winter because we have Yule, we have the winter. So beyond the prosperity, something good though, okay, is happening for you in that time. So clock that T. So I want to get any other specific details for group 3 for the month of October 2023 for group 3. What can they expect? What can they look out for? So yeah, you're definitely ending something. It's like, you're cutting, and it's funny. We have the fox. So you're ending anything that feels, backhanded compliments, snakery, weird energy, things that you can't fully trust. You're cutting it off without hesitation. You guys are also going to be coming into unexpected income. Again, y'all are touching a lot of bag. We have the messenger. So some of you guys could also be getting a message either from a fake person or spirit's just going to reveal to you somebody that you need to snip, like, D Breezy. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Okay, snip. So I feel like a false person or, again, somebody that's in secret to competition or weird energy could definitely be revealed to you here. Okay, we have the pathway. So yeah, you guys are walking through a new door, a new pathway. It's an answered prayer. It's an answered wish here for you guys. There's going to be a gift that you're receiving the month of October. Very beautiful. And then I definitely also see with the cross, you guys just connecting more with your faith, okay? With, the spirit realm and your beliefs and, praying, talking to your guides more, which is really beautiful. Okay, any other details? What's coming? Yeah. So I see just elevation. I see elevation. Some of you guys could also be getting good news. Some of you guys are also purchasing a vehicle as well the month of October, but I see good news. I see a letter coming through, an acceptance letter, or, hearing the news that you got the job, you got, approved. I'm just seeing a lot of positivity. I'm seeing a message coming in. You've been waiting for this message. Wow. Okay, group 3. So any other details, Spirit, for group 3, okay? Any other details? What deck do I want to use? I'll use this one. Okay, okay. So you do have a choice, remember that. Be the observer. Yeah, so observe, okay? The month of October. In the beginning, it's the best part. Be bold. Every molecule is a metaphor. Authenticity is the right way to go. Wow. Nothing lasts forever. Wow. Isn't it beautiful? Okay. So those are just some messages. We also have these cards here. Any final advice and guidance for group 3 for the month of October? We have a pentacle saved is a pentacle earned, a good investment, saving money, fortune after difficulty. Best wishes, time for friends, a celebration, making a wish, pure ecstasy, happiness, excitement, rainy days are gone. Then we have hex on the haters, period. Public recognition, stay in your lane, be wary of fake people and snakes. And then we have wish upon a star, dream big, a wish will be granted for you. Oh, is it focused? It's not focusing. Bless. Okay. But group 3, that is the energy around your month of October, what you can expect, what you can look out for. If you feel called, definitely let me know how this resonated with you down below. Okay. Also, be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys want to see more like so. But I had such a blast vibing with you all today. October is going to be such a beautiful, amazing month. I will see you guys in my next one. Take care. Bye.